jumping right into moisturizing our skin, I'm using the Ole Henriksen Oil Control Matte Moisturizer. And then I'm going in with my brows. And I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pomade in Chocolate. And I'm also using the ABH 7B brush. And I'm just going to fill in my brows how I normally do. A lot of this look is going to be pretty much how you normally do your foundation, just a little bit more dramatic. I'm gonna clean my brows up with this Fenty Beauty concealer, and you can use whatever concealer you normally use to do this. Don't gotta be Fenty Beauty, but this is what I'm gonna be using. And I'm gonna clean the bottom and the top. As you see, I just put a little like concealer at the top of each forehead, and then just kind of use my skin as like my paint pot. And I'm just going back in with the pencil just to touch up the front of those brows and make sure that they're filled in. And next I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is in 335, I believe. Then the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I love this concealer. I actually forgot I had it, but I love this for like a very full coverage look. And next I'm taking the ABH foundation in Ebony, I believe, and I'm using this to contour. So I'm going to go in and blend all of that out. The Tarte Shape Tape concealer that I'm blending out right now, it's actually a very, very good concealer. Like I forgot that I even had it for a little minute, and I found it and I was like, yeah, this is what I'm going to be using for this video. So as you see, like when I blend out my contour, it's a little dramatic, but it's gonna get even more dramatic as we move on into the video, as we get deeper into the video. So I'm just kind of chiseling up and sharpening that cheekbone area and blending that out. Going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Mahogany Bronzer. I'm gonna add some more color to this look. I was going for something a little bit more deep, so it can look like I over bronzed myself. That's what I was trying to do. So I used this for that, and that's why I used a lighter concealer, because I wanted it to be very noticeable and very dramatic. So I'm taking this matte black eyeshadow. You could use literally any matte black you have in any palette, and I'm just gonna add that to my cheekbone area, just to make it look a little messy, a little dirty, a little grungy. And I'm going to be using that on my temples and all the places I just contoured. So next for lips, I'm lip lining my lip. I don't even know why I did this right at this moment, because I didn't go into lips next. Maybe I just wanted to kind of feel out what direction I was going in. I'm going back in with that matte black, and I wanted to deepen up that contour a little bit more. I didn't feel like it was as Halloween and as scary as I kind of wanted it to be. It was a little too perfect, honestly. So I was like, let me add a little bit more black and see if I could give it a little bit more dirty, that dirty look that you do for Halloween. I wanted to give that look. I added some under my chin, and then I'm gonna go in with my eyes using the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I'm gonna be taking this shade right here, and I'm gonna put that right on my lid. So I'm building this color, over and over and over again. I'm starting out very light, and then I'm building as I go on. And using this tapered brush, I'm just packing that in the crease area to darken that area and define it a little bit more. And then once I finish that, I'm gonna go and use this color here, and I'm using it's kind of like a dark, I can't remember the names of these, but it's in the palette. You'll know if you're using this palette, or if you have a similar color. And I'm just using this to blend out the top of that lid color that I use. I'm dragging it in my eyebrow and using a circling motion, I'm just dragging it in my eyebrow to give it like just that depth and that definition and that scary look. So I'm using that same lid color and I'm dragging it upward, and as you guys can see now, the eye look is starting to form, and I'm dragging the color down so that now we can do our nose contour. And the nose contour, I'm using the same color as the one that I used to blend out that lid color, that orange looking color, because I wanted to give it that super dramatic effect. I'm cleaning it up with some concealer on the bridge, and then I'm going with my Laura Mercier powder, put a little bit on my finger and just kind of like pat it in on the bridge of the nose. And once I do that, just kind of, you know, going back in and cleaning it up, I'm going to add a little bit of concealer on the outer part of my nose, and I'm gonna blend that out with a brush. And then once I blend it out with the brush, then I'm gonna nose contour again, because it obviously got lost in the sauce. So next for eyes, my lower lash line, I'm putting this brown liner, the same one I use on my lips. You could use any brown liner you got, and I'm just dragging the color down a little bit and adding a little bit of that orange on the bottom of my eyes, and I'm dragging it down so that it looks very dirty and messy. That's kind of the point of the look. So don't try to be perfect, please. It's Halloween. It's a Halloween look. Do not try to be perfect. Be as imperfect as you can possibly be. And I'm gonna pack in some powder in my skin. I didn't get a chance to do that. You want to make sure you do this because this gives that like dead kind of look, and we're doing a mummy, so you want to make sure you look ashy, you look dead, you look. And then I'm using this Pat McGrath lip gloss. I decided to go with gloss for my lips. I think it just gave it a little bit more pretty vibe. And this is the Angel Merino. This is his Diamond Glow powder highlighter in Conceited. And look at that. It's so beautiful, guys. Oh my gosh. So now for the gold flakes, I'm adding in some NYX glitter glue, and you can use honestly eyelash glue if you have. I think you should use white though, because you want it to dry clear. I'm adding in these gold flakes that I got from the Halloween store. You can literally get these at any Halloween store, even Target and Walmart right now. They have them because it's Halloween season, so you can get these pretty much anywhere. And honestly, I didn't know how I wanted to go in with this part, but I wanted to be as like creative as I could, and I didn't want it to be symmetrical. So I just kind of went along with the flow of what my thoughts and imagination were creating, you know, I guess in my physical space. So this is that I think that was my right side. And now I'm doing my left side, and I decided to not go in the same way. I decided to, you know, make it a little bit more smaller and a little bit more asymmetrical and not like too perfect. And I took my time. I added a little at a time. I looked at it, then I was like, okay, let's try something else. Let me do my eyebrows. Let me try to go under my eyebrow on one brow and on top of my eyebrow on another brow and see how that looks. So I was really just playing with a lot of this stuff. Like I don't even know if I mentioned, but this look was actually very original. Like I never ever saw anyone do this. So I mean, if you know somebody that has something similar, definitely let me know. But this is me trying to figure out like, what should I do next? So I'm trying to make the eyebrow accentuate a little bit more and just have some type of symmetry, but not too much symmetry. I want it to still look symmetrical, but not symmetrical at the same time. I don't even know what you call that. But you see, I'm packing on a little bit more in the front of the brows, you know, just to make it look a little bit more like frowny if that's a word. I'm adding a little bit more to that left side. Just felt like it needed something like a pointy top. So once I finished with that, then I went ahead and added in on my lashes to kind of, you know, complete the look a little bit. You know, with lashes, everything just comes together. Everything just always comes together with lashes. I added one little individual lash on the bottom as well. You can get that from the beauty supply store. And now for the inner tear duct, I'm using a rose gold shimmer, adding a little bit more gloss, and now I'm adding this gold gloss in the middle of my lips. And now, once I wrapped the head piece that I got from the fabric store, I literally bought a piece of fabric from the fabric store, and I wrapped some toilet paper around my neck and just giving it just some type of dirty look, I guess. So yeah, guys, this is the final look of the monochromatic mummy idea that I came up with. If you love this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe for more videos because I'm uploading all month, every single day. And don't forget to enter my giveaway. See my first Krysstober video for all the details. And I love you guys. Bye.